that we have some great music to share with you. In a moment, we're going to introduce you to the band and our conductor. I'm Tom Brinsmead, I'm the principal of Our Lady of Peace School, and I've got to tell you, it is great working with the music students, all our fine arts students. It's a very vibrant part of our school, and some of our best students in the school, so that's a reflection back on you as parents, and we sure appreciate that. Just before we get started, I just want to share two things with you. Number one, I want to talk about volunteering in the school and with the band. And then number two, a little bit of fundraising in the school. So first of all, with the volunteers, when your junior high student comes and tells you, no, they don't need volunteers, Mom. No, Dad, no one needs to go on the field trips, they're lying. We welcome volunteers. Mr. Greshner's just sent out a call that we're looking at having a band camp for our grade 8 and 9 students, and we do need volunteers to attend that and help out. Because it's an overnight event, we do need people going through police security checks and getting those in. So if you are available, even though your kids may have told you, no, we don't need you, yeah, we do. So you're more than welcome to get involved with that. Mr. Greshner would love to have some adult company off on that.
Band, but it's a bit of a smaller group this year, as you can see. But we still have a group of, it's an interesting group of mostly beginners, with some second years who played last year in grade 6. We've got some second year musical leadership happening, but we mostly have a group of beginners who we have to figure out how to work together. And I'm sure you're excited to hear what they are capable of doing, besides the interesting sounds that you've been hearing at home. We're going to try and show you, we're going to take you through basically our first 3 months. They've only been playing 3 months or even just less than 3 months. We're going to take you through what we do. So the first business is we had a beginner workshop in September. If you think back over at St. Bonaventure School, where they learned the basics of playing, putting it together, making the sound, all those mechanics. And once they figure that out, which is tough enough, they have to figure out notes and sounds and how to make it sound nice, and it's hard. It's a hard thing to do. And so it's a lot to accomplish in a little amount of time. Once they've gotten through all those basics and we learned the first 3 notes, we can start playing easy 3-note melodies together. So we'll start with a classic, very first piece for beginning band, Hot Cross Buns. Then we're going to move to Mary Had a Little Lamb. So this is where it all begins, beginning band. They remembered not to repeat. I forgot, so that's my fault. Once we start to accomplish some easy 3-note melodies, we can move on to something more technical, and all band students have to learn a scale. So if you've ever studied any instrument or on piano or guitar, you have to learn your scales, which is a series of steps up and down. Once you've mastered your first scale, you're well on your way to being able to play a lot more advanced, complicated stuff. So here it is. We're going to do our first concert B-flat major scale study that we learned this year. And then we're going to show you a slightly more advanced version, which has arpeggio and third patterns, and it's a little more advanced. So we'll show you that progression. but in this case, to show you the progression of skills and studies. Now we'll play some more familiar melodies, and we'll do some Christmas melodies for you. So we've got Good King Wenceslas, followed by Jingle Bells. Grade 7 band. Once a young band, junior band, has the capability to play melodies so it's unison, you'll notice they're playing all the same notes together. The next challenge is to ask them to do part or three-part or more complicated. So where they're playing not just melody, but harmony and bass line to make it sound, more interesting, more like a full composition. So Jingle Bells gives them the opportunity to do that, and we have three different parts happening here. So we have an A part melody, and we have a B part harmony, and we have a C bass line that we will play for you, and here's Jingle Bells. Our band, as I mentioned, a little bit small. Where we're cutting out a little bit smaller this year, but they put out a big sound. So the tone is really happening already, and we've got lots of big plans this year for the whole program, as Mr. Brinsmead mentioned. We have our first performance here for grade 7, but the spring brings even more busyness for the band program, and these guys, we're hoping to take them to Calgary International Band Festival over at Bishop Carroll High School in March, where they perform for other schools and for educators. And also in May is the trip that the grade 7s and juniors always look forward to, and that's our provincial festival trip to showcase ourselves and go for the gold, and that's in Red Deer. So we've got some big plans for this group as well, and it's to do those opportunities does take a lot of commitment and dedication and money as well. So fundraising will be a part of our year this year, as Mr. Brinsmead mentioned as well. So our last piece now, for the junior band, we've worked our way up to a full piece of sheet music for Christmas, full sheet, and we would like to present to you, I know we're excited, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. apologies, I forgot to say, feel free to sing along with those Christmas melodies. We love that. Thanks very much. One more time. Way to go, grade 7 band. First performance. Nice job. So we're going to try for a fast changeover. You're going to see the seniors and our jazz band get set up, and the juniors will go and sit over there, and we'll be right back after this brief message.